Single-player games are reaching a new level, with upcoming titles focusing on deeper storytelling, larger worlds, and more refined gameplay systems. From cinematic action adventures to massive RPGs, the scale and ambition continue to grow. Let's check out these upcoming next-level single-player games. The Lift Supernatural Handyman Simulator is a first-person simulation where you play as a handyman restoring a large abandoned research facility after a mysterious incident. Each floor acts as a renovation project with tasks ranging from basic repairs to complex electrical work like wiring, circuits, and managing power. You use different tools and crafted items to fix machines, while the lift works as a mobile base to move through areas and complete objectives.
Давай дойдемся. Теперь все интересно. Давай найдем себе место, ведь в мире все интересно, да. Это печально и честно, и эта ночь это чисто, да.
Black State is a third-person shooter, where you are sent by a secret scientific organization to rescue captives and investigate a major incident. Gameplay involves moving through portal doors that instantly connect different locations, creating unpredictable combat encounters. You use a mix of firearms and tactical gadgets while fighting human enemies and robotic units, with close combat takedowns and boss fights that require different strategies based on enemy behavior and attack patterns.
This will be the final chapter. Pathetic liar. Keep firing! It's only a waste of ammo! You think I need them for power? Ah, how amusing! For something. Beyond dogs forever. You. You can't harm me. I am mine.
2002, and 3 friends decided not to leave school as losers.
Good morning, everybody.
Agefield High Rock the School is an open-world adventure where you play as a student balancing school life and personal goals in a small town. The game uses a time and school system where you attend classes during the day or skip them to complete missions and side activities. You can explore different areas, earn money, buy items, and interact with friends while completing tasks that shape how your story progresses.
Find out. If she does, she'll go ballistic.
They made a plan to rock the last few months at school and leave their marks as legends.
They want to indoctrinate me even more into a boring fucking life and work 9 to 5 like some sort of mindless zombie.
Fuck thinking about college, dude. We need to stick to our plan to rock the school.
But there's always something or someone getting in their way. Overbearing parents,
If you don't get into college, I'll throw you out of my damn house.
perverted teachers,
You messed with the wrong one.
nosy neighbors,
There are aliens in the forest and the countryside.
not to mention Seth, the most popular guy at school whose life mission is to make yours miserable at best.
So you think you can move to my town, come to my school, embarrass me in front of my friends, and ruin my party?
Seth, you have to go now. My dad's gonna kill you. I'm serious.
But that doesn't hold these guys back from trying.
Whose panties are those?
Play as Sam Tatum, who saves the day in this rule-breaking coming-of-age adventure. Explore a fully decked-out campus in quirky small town in this open world inspired by the early 2000s teen movies.
Do you really think you're the first students to try to get into my pants this way?
Her dad brought lipstick home from his trip to Mexico, and now they all look prettier than ever.
We drink as much as we could, go streaking to the girl we liked, and then tell her how much we loved her.
Return to the early 2000s one last time. Agefield.
I'm here.
Data was the new god.
Active Matter is a multiplayer military shooter set in unstable zones, where time and space are affected by a rare substance. You enter raids solo or in squads to collect loot, fight other players, and extract before the area collapses. Combat uses realistic weapons and tactics, while anomalies and creatures add extra danger. You can upgrade your base, improve gear, and take part in large PvP battles over control of active matter sources.
Data was the new god.
Up in the top. Living it up. Lean in my cup. I flex in the club. Up in the top. Living it up. Lean in my cup. I flex in the club.
Out of Time is a fast-paced co-op roguelite where players form squads and complete timed runs against waves of enemies and bosses across mixed-era locations. Gameplay revolves around building characters using different weapons and gear that provide abilities, while a tether system rewards staying close to teammates with shared buffs. Each run includes changing modifiers and escalating difficulty, with players returning to a central hub to upgrade gear, unlock new areas, and prepare for the next attempt.
Some wounds never heal.
Arkheron is a team-based PvP action game where 3-player squads compete inside a tower, fighting enemies and rival teams while moving upward through different floors. Gameplay revolves around collecting relics that grant abilities and can be combined to create different builds during a match. Players can either complete full sets for stronger powers or mix items for flexible playstyles, with each round ending in a final team fight at the top.
Feel what I've become.
This place is simply showing us who we could have been.
I will find you!
What we should have been.
Forced in flame! Come on, fly!
This is gonna hurt!
From the sky!
Time to make a stand.
Supercharged!
On with this show!
Find me next cycle. I will remember you.
She told me not to. She deserves the peace of death.
Solasta 2 is a turn-based tactical RPG where you control a party of 4 adventurers using rules based on tabletop systems. Gameplay involves managing spells, abilities, and positioning during combat, with dice rolls determining outcomes. You create characters from different classes and guide them across regions while completing quests and fighting enemies. Player decisions affect progression, while combat encounters require planning, teamwork, and careful use of each character's skills.
Welcome to my emporium of everything, travelers.
Whenever you're ready, let's hit the road.
Well met, newcomers. Harold Strongarm at your service.
Can we take 5?
Let's see what we have here.
Don't fool yourselves. You cannot stop me. We finally meet.
Road Kings is a simulation game where you drive a semi-truck to transport cargo across different routes while managing jobs, trailers, and delivery planning. Gameplay involves handling vehicle systems like weight brakes and fuel, while dealing with weather and road conditions. You start as a new driver and build a reputation by completing deliveries, competing with rivals, and taking on contracts, eventually managing your own operations and choosing how to grow your trucking business.
I'm riding night and
Bad news, Deacon. Storm's almost on top of you.
I got eyes on it.
You can still turn around, you know.
Pineview won't hold out. XTC Logistics.
They said you were coming. But take care now, you hear?
Let's get it done.
Deacon, you good out there?
Time Takers is a 3v3 team-based shooter where time acts as your health and main resource during matches. Players choose characters with unique abilities and build loadouts using weapons and passive upgrades that can change mid-match. Gameplay focuses on collecting and managing time, energy, sharing it with teammates, and surviving through phase-based rounds that increase pressure. Success depends on coordination, positioning, and deciding when to spend or save time. Vindictus Defying Fate is an action RPG focused on close combat, where players control different characters with unique skills and attack styles. Gameplay revolves around reading enemy patterns, dodging at the right time, and using counters and heavy strikes to deal damage. You can explore dungeons, fight enemies in solo or co-op play, and customize characters with different options while using precise inputs to execute abilities during battles. The War of the Worlds Siberia is an action-adventure game where you play as a student escaping both authorities and a Martian invasion in an alternate 1896 setting. Gameplay involves survival, stealth, and combat, using period weapons like rifles and explosives along with melee attacks. You move through dangerous areas while avoiding large enemy machines, solving puzzles, and dealing with human threats, with chases and encounters shaping how you progress.
Убил вроде.
Эй, давайте сюда! Сюда! Да что же они там телятся?
Опять они. 'Сколько ж можно?
Утекли. Слава богу.
Погоди молиться, а то опять догонят.
Червонца накрыло!
Чёртова дыма хватануло. Глухо с ним. Брось тогда, выживет его счастье.
Не по-людски это.
Червонец мой, хуже пьяного. Ладно, еще глазом никого не сожгли. Капкан как видел? Живет.
Набегался. Отдохнуть бы, полежать бы.
Напасть тогда. Грехи.
Ах ты, Гозик! Этот фраер тоже здесь! Паскуда!
Congratulations, citizens of planet Earth! Your bravest and
Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls is a 4v4 tag team fighting game where players build a roster of characters and switch between them during matches using assist and active tag mechanics. Combat uses a button system with light, medium, heavy, and unique attacks, along with special moves and quick skills. Fights can expand from single-character play into full team battles, based on in-match actions with arena transitions and both solo and multiplayer modes available.
Marvel!
bye-bye! Thanks for giving me the chance, Spidey. You're up against the defender of Jersey City herself. Ha!
Look out! Equip! Mr. Spaceman! Boom! Legendary outlaws on the scene. Rocket boots, kick it! And yeah! Nothing like a barbecue. Let's tag team.
Kapow! Say hi! Who is this person with the amazing robot? Konnichiwa! I'm Penny Parker.
Penny? She's from another universe.
Spider and I are a super fighting team! Gadget launcher!
Can we do this?
Oh, you're the Star Guy!
It's Star-Lord. Come in, Milano!
Are we in space?
Your chance to shine, kiddo!
This'll do it! Come on, everyone!
I'm in orbit, Quill. Too easy. Bam!
Big fish coming in! Spider, activate!
With great power comes a great beatdown!
Together, we can achieve anything!
Huh.
Yeah!
Decadent is a first-person shooter where you play as John Lorne using firearms, items, and occult tools while fighting enemies and moving through dangerous environments. Gameplay includes weapon customization, scavenging resources, and managing a sanity system that can trigger hallucinations and affect actions. You can find artifacts that change abilities and access new areas, while encounters with creatures and anomalies require careful combat and decision-making.
Unity. Yeah, you look like someone who could use my wares. These are dangerous parts, after all.
Huh. Let me see.
Ah, you have a good eye. Top of the line. We'll blow ahead.
You! Here! Now! No! What have I done? This is not happening. What is this place? Keep it together, Lauren. Find a way out. Finally! Carter, this is not the time. I'm rather busy.
Do not believe what you see.
Bullcrap! You won't get her this time! won't let you! Let her go! Don't be afraid. You're safe now. I saved you. What the? Tenebris, Maledictum, Aeternum, Mortis, Upgrade!
Ashfall is a post-apocalyptic looter shooter where you leave a vault to search for a way to save humanity after a nuclear war caused by AI. Gameplay focuses on ranged combat with multiple shooting styles that change how you fight using different weapons, talents, and tactics. You can collect gear, build your character, complete missions, and explore large areas, with options for solo play, co-op, and PvP encounters.
Take the gun. Leave the shelter. Over the mountains. Across the deserts. Go east. Make some friends. Be powerful. All the monsters and enemies. Finish your mission. Find a new dawn.
North, a world of heroes.
Can you charm that goblin?
It's too far.
Order of the Sinking Star is a puzzle adventure game where you solve a large number of interconnected challenges across multiple areas with different rules and mechanics. Gameplay involves controlling various characters, each with unique abilities that affect how puzzles are completed. Systems evolve as you progress. Combining mechanics from different areas while solving tasks and collecting clues helps you understand the larger mystery.
More minutes.
If you don't get back before that storm hits, we're both dead.
Fuse and grow. We will it so.
Who are you? And what are these? Beams. They're very useful. Watch this.
Can you push a stone back across the water?
That's water?
When the portal appeared and I stepped into this overworld, I had never imagined such a device that could fuse realities. Not just mashing together terrains, it weaves the very laws of nature into a composite whole. The result surprises me constantly, but who has done all this?
Son of Thanjai is an action-adventure game where you play as a Chola king navigating political conflict while fighting enemies using melee combat and period weapons like the whip sword. Gameplay includes close combat with chained attacks, stealth approaches such as blending into crowds, and using mounts for movement. You can investigate targets, gather information, and interact with characters, with missions built around uncovering threats and handling different situations. Earthlock 2 is an action RPG set on a desert planet where you travel using a customizable desert ship that works as both transport and a mobile base. Gameplay involves exploring a large environment, completing quests, and choosing which group to support which affects progression. You can upgrade your ship, gather materials, and take on enemies while moving across the environment, with progression tied to how you develop your base and handle threats.
I'm sure we all come up with a very big list of pretty memorable places we want to visit again, and we recognize.
Gothic 1 Remake is an action RPG where you play as a prisoner trying to survive inside a sealed colony controlled by rival factions. Gameplay involves exploring a large environment, completing quests, and choosing which group to support, which affects progression. Combat uses a modernized system with melee and other abilities, while NPCs follow daily routines that react to your actions, creating a dynamic setting where decisions influence how events unfold.
Kinda cool if every armor has some slight difference. Well, why not expose it to the player?
Middle Ages Peasants and Knights is a survival game set in a medieval environment where you gather resources, craft items, and manage daily needs. Gameplay includes a realistic inventory system with weight limits requiring careful planning of what you carry and store. You can farm, raise animals, build shelters or larger structures, and choose between solo or co-op play, with progression based on how you prepare for changing conditions and use available resources.